Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would walk you through my bullet journal setup for 2018. I have already prepped some pages in here and I thought you guys might like to see those. So this year I am using a Rhodia dot grid. I have a whole video about why I chose this bullet journal as well as my bullet journal supply kit prep, and I will leave a link to that down below for you guys in case you're interested in seeing the supplies that I'm planning on working with this year. Here in the front, I've printed out on sticker paper a year-to-glance calendar. I found this on Etsy. I will link the shop down below in case you guys want the same one. I did have to resize it a bit so that it would fit into my bullet journal, and I did alter it a little bit. I added a no school and a early release date thing here so I can highlight and match and whatever, as well as I changed the size of the, I guess, year up here. So this is what this looks like, and I rounded the corners so it would look nice. I've always enjoyed having a page like this in my planners, whether it's in a bullet journal format or an Erin Condren or Happy Planner or whatever. I've always found this really useful, so I did want to make sure that I included one of these pages. And then next I just jump right into the bullet journal. So I have an index here, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages for my index. The only thing that I don't really care for about this particular journal is that the pages are not numbered, but I will number them as I go. I know I haven't done it here yet, but I will do it right after this video probably. You'll see I've already done so much numbering and stuff that I didn't have it in me today to do the numbers too. So I've got a few index pages. I don't know if I'll wind up needing this much space, but I'd rather have a little bit more space than not enough. And then I have my one word of the year layout. I do have a blog post over on the Tombow blog, which I will link down below, about how you can set up your own one word of the year spread in your bullet journal. I have altered mine a little bit from that blog post, but the whole kind of foundation and sections and stuff are the same. So definitely go check that out if you're interested in that. So as you can tell, my word of the year is progress. So I have here my intentions, the definition, things I need to let go of to accomplish progress in my life, things I need to invite in, so on and so forth. There's a quote and stuff. I really want to make some progress this year on some kind of big goals that I have. I don't really feel like I have a ton of goals this year and things I want to accomplish that can be completely done this year. They're all kind of more long-term, bigger things. So that's why I chose my word progress, because I want to make progress on those things and I want to progress towards becoming a better person and the person that I want to be and all that. So part of the word progress is embracing progress over perfection. That's kind of my mantra for this year. I've really struggled with perfectionism in the past, so you will notice that my bullet journal is not perfect. And part of that is because I'm trying to force myself to embrace progress over perfection, getting something done and not stressing and not freaking out if it's not 100% perfect. So you'll see I haven't used a ruler anywhere in here, and even though I have a ruler in my bullet journal kit, because maybe I will want to use one at some point, I've not used one throughout the whole thing yet. So you'll see wavy lines, you'll see not straight lines, you'll see coloring outside the lines. I'm totally fine with that, again, because it's forcing myself to let go of perfection and just get things done. So after this spread, I have my monthly, I guess, calendar at a glance, or my monthly log. So I've gone ahead and done all the months, with all the dates. And so if there's birthdays or events, appointments, things like that, my son's water polo games or swim meets or, traveling or whatever, these will be logged in here. That way it's all in one place. I know I could have done this at the beginning of each month as I go throughout my bullet journal, but I wanted it all in one spot. So I know exactly where to look every month when I'm filling in my weekly stuff. So this is what I've got so far. So again, this just goes all the way through the year. And then here I have a page for my bills and their due dates. Most of my bills have the same exact due date every month, so I thought that this would be handy so I could just keep track of everything. This page is all about Happy Mail. I send a lot of Happy Mail to my friends and pen pals, so I thought this page would come in really handy. I have a spot to write the name of the person that it's from, the contents if I want to, when I received it, and then the date that I returned the Happy Mail. So last year I really struggled with keeping on top of Happy Mail, so I'm hoping that this will help me stay more on top of it. Next, I have my YouTube content calendar. This system has worked really well for me in the past, so I want to continue, you know, doing what works. So I drew out all of the months and all of the days throughout the rest of the year, which is kind of crazy. It was a little intense, I'm not gonna lie. But what I do is I will write the name of a video that I want to do on a little sticky note or whatever, and I will place it where I think I want to schedule it. And then as soon as I film, edit, upload the video and schedule it, I will remove the sticky note and write it in pen. And I'm a very visual person, so this just really helps me kind of visually see and manage, you know, when content is going up. If there's too many kind of similar things all bunched together, then I can spread them out a little bit better. So this really works for me. If you want to see something like this more in detail, I did do flip throughs of my October and December traveler's notebooks where I could walk you through this in more detail if you're interested in that. But for right now, this is kind of what it is. And as you can see, like, there's wobbly lines and stuff, you know? And does that bother me? Yeah, kind of a little bit. But you know what? We're gonna go with it and it'll be fine. And it actually kind of looks okay, kind of scribbly and stuff. My like writing is kind of crap, but it is what it is. Okay, so next I have a 2-page spread for video ideas. So here I can make a list, you know, of videos I want to make or collaborations I want to do or crafty projects I want to do tutorials on or project shares or things like that. So this is a spot for me to do this. If I need more pages later on, obviously the beauty of the bullet journal is that you can add the pages in where you need to. But for now, I think this is okay. And then kind of the last part of the whole collections kind of setup prep thing before I get into my weekly spreads and stuff is a tracker. So there's a lot of stuff obviously that I would love to track this year, but I narrowed it down to 4 main things. So I want to track when I walk, like get outside, get active, whatever. I want to build up a habit of journaling, so I have a tracker for that. I want to make sure that I spend time with my kid every day. You know, during the school year, especially when sports are going on, it gets a little bit more difficult to set aside quality time, especially during the week, you know, when he has projects and all sorts of stuff, and you know, he's a teenager, so it's kind of hard sometimes to get some one-on-one time with him. So I feel like doing something like this will really make it prominent in my mind that I really want to spend time with him. Obviously I do, but you know, this will help me see if I'm doing a good job at that. And then the last thing I want to track is that I clean something. So it can be something super simple like taking out the trash, or something big like deep cleaning my kitchen, or it can be anything, you know, the floors, whatever. But I really would like to try to clean something every day because I'm not the best at it. And yeah, I want to get better at it. So that's why I have a tracker. So I just have all the months and then all the days. So it'll be easy to see what I'm doing well at and, you know, what I'm not doing so well at, so I can get back on track. And then at this point, it will jump into my weekly spreads, aka to-do lists. So I really enjoy making a to-do list every day. I feel like that's kind of the beauty of the bullet journal, is that it really supports that kind of method of planning, I suppose. So I don't plan on having like a monthly spread and then like a weekly spread and then like a daily spread or whatever. I plan on just having pretty much running to-do lists. So you know, today's the 1st of the year, so I will write, you know, Monday, January 1st, blah, 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 whatever. It could be like 1 thing on there. It could be 10 things on there. I don't know, but wherever it ends, I'll start the next day and I will continue on. I don't think that I will worry about adding in extra trackers or adding in extra collection pages. I really sat down and thought about what exactly I wanted to put in here, because last year my bullet journal was mainly a book of collections and I wound up not doing that great at keeping up with it. So I really wanted to simplify this for myself, make it super duper functional and easy to keep up with. So that's why I don't have like a ton of trackers, you know. I would love to put in like a books read page, you know, like a really cute like little bookcase page and fill in the books and whatever, but it's like I didn't keep up with that last year and I don't want to waste the space and waste my time, you know, trying to fool myself that I'm going to keep up with it, especially when I have an app like Goodreads where I keep track of that stuff anyway. I figured the more simple I can keep this, the more likely it is that I will use it more efficiently and effectively. So yeah, again, just trying to make progress in simplifying my life and doing the things that I know that work. So yeah, so that is my bullet journal so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it useful, maybe got some ideas. I know it's really simple. I'm okay with that. That's what I want. So I hope that you guys can still walk away with something from this. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so down below. I will be doing some more bullet journal videos throughout the year, so I know that you don't want to miss any of those. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!